Terminator Genisys, the newest Terminator in the Terminator franchise. So, this is a sequel that I was looking forward to a little bit, but not that much, because I'm a little disappointed with the sequels of Terminator 3 and Terminator 4. So, in this Terminator, we finally get to see a new John Connor again, which was kind of disappointing, because I want them to keep the same John Connor, because it starts to become unbelievable when it's played by 3 different actors. But, yeah, so let's get started. Terminator Genisys is a movie that finally brings back Arnold again, after he did his little role as the governor. And, Terminator Genisys is a okay movie. It's really nothing that special. It doesn't stand out as being totally impactful, and it doesn't have any huge action scenes that would blow your mind like in other movies this year. But it has serviceable action scenes. It has a decent story. Well, I wouldn't say decent. It's kind of hard to follow. And the biggest and the best thing about the story was spoiled in the trailer, which is stupid, because why would you do that to your movie and ruin the biggest surprise? And I'm sure you saw that spoiler in the trailer, and it's a big part of the movie. That definitely should not have been in the trailer. That really affected the movie. But anyways, this movie has the most similarities to the original first two. It builds a huge homage to the first two, as it goes back in time travel. And it stars Jai Courtney as Kyle Reese, which I've always thought is just okay, but he wasn't that bad in this movie. And Emilia Clarke was Sarah Connor when she was younger, and she wasn't that bad either. I thought she was better than what I thought, because at first I was worried, because she's really young. Is she going to play Sarah Connor? But she did. She did a good job. But I have to say, without Arnold Schwarzenegger as returning as the Terminator, this movie would have been bad. But when he reprises his role, he makes a huge difference. And oh my God, there's an iguana swimming in the canal. Yeah, sorry, it's crazy. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he returned to this role like he just played it yesterday. He was funny. He was on point. He makes the movie enjoyable. But the action scenes are just okay, and the story is very confusing. It feels very familiar. The special effects were good. They're serviceable. Terminator Genisys is a serviceable action movie, and I think it is better than 3 and 4. But it's definitely not as good as a lot of other summer blockbusters you're going to see this year. But it's definitely an enjoyable movie at some times. Emilia Clarke and Arnold Schwarzenegger bring some banter and some humor to the story. Jason Clarke, he's as plain as he always is. I don't really like him that much as an actor. I think he's very boring and dull. I think this movie could have had casted some better actors for the quality of a Terminator franchise. Like, this felt like just a decent movie you would see like in January, or like, it's an okay action movie. It's not the standard of Terminator's cinema history. But yeah, Terminator Genisys has some enjoyable action scenes, particularly when Arnold comes in to do them. Arnold reprised his role as a Terminator. That's when it felt like classic Terminator, because it's Arnold, I'm the Terminator. Yes, like when he showed up, it was cool. I bought his character into the story. But the story kind of does erase a lot of the events of the other movies. It changes the whole timeline. If you're a diehard storyline fan, you'll be really mad with what they do to the story. There's an after credit scene too, kind of sets up for a sequel. Even though I feel like they're gonna make Terminator movies for a while. So yeah, Terminator Genisys. That's my review. I think it's an okay, decent action movie. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. This is Drew's Reviews.